done trimming? You don't need it? Okay, you're good. Has everybody done trimming? We're about to start. Listen, we're about to start. I will time you. And then.
I have a challenge.
What's the challenge? The black bean is too small.
This thread is smaller than.
Try it. You should be able to go in. I think you need to cut the end of the stuff. Yes. Try it now. You should be able to go in. It's not going. Okay. What do you have? Okay, you can cut this one and use the pink and white for your own design. Cut it into two and use the pink and white. Yeah?
My own black is likewise because this thread is fatter than the one you use.
Okay, so
white is fine, but
yes, please, but you can't hold it in your hand. Get a space, create a space for it. It's just not about space intelligence. See, all you have to do is do this, put your beads there, they will stay. Come on, think, use your mind. See, yes, and he's able to trade it. He's using his mind. Okay, so we're about to start. See, if you can cut this one, my sister. What? No, but you can cut and use the pink instead of it. Just cut it into two. Okay, you don't like the black and pink? Okay, so we'll get you another color. I have varieties of color here. So, I see which one you like. You can see this color. Okay, guys, you ready? Are you ready?
yes.
Okay. Okay, so we're about to start the practical now, and please make sure that whatever you are going to trade should be something you are comfortable with wearing on your wrist, because if you wear it and live with it, it's your property. Okay, it's your property. But we want you to have she already has one. She has a lot. So whatever you're wearing, listen. Whatever you're wearing, when people see it on your hand, you should be able to tell you, this is a result of my mind. This is my design. You're wearing your mind. Yes. Okay. So we're about to start, and on your marks, get set, bead. So this is the Covenant University Postgraduate class for creativity and design, and our bead making has started, and the idea is to see how design mind, image and vision works using the principles of design, which are space and time, contrast, emphasis, and repetition. So also you will see here that the mind of the student is focused on creating a design. But they can't do that if their mind is not using the principles of design to do so. They are calling for scissors. Please pass the scissors around. You have 10 minutes to do it. Beads are from the earth, and beads are connected to all the languages in time and space. So, as a network of mind, beads are good as a tool to help in our creative class, because then our mind is connecting to our space. So our sister here is doing her own, and you can see that she's using her mind. She's focused, emphasizing on using her mind to create her own product. So each and every one of them, whatever they design in class today, they are going to wear it on their wrist as they leave the class. So it's where your faith, where your design, where your mind. They are going to wear the product of their mind in class today. Make sure it fits. Make sure it's not slacking. You can see the one I have on my hand is not slacking.
So are we managing to use the bow?
You can use your beads if you didn't fit. As long as it fits your hand, you must be able to. Can you see me? My own is not slacking. The one on my wrist is not slacking. So it must fit your hand completely. Don't be looking at somebody else's design. No. What do you need? Do you need scissors? Where's the scissors? See the scissors here. Please, can you do the scissors to?
Yes.
Can you get the scissors for me? So you have 10 minutes. You've already spent 3 minutes out of the 10. So our sister here. So our sister here seems to be the one leading the competition right now. The competition of mine. She's almost done with her design. Can we see that design? Make sure it fits perfectly into your hand, though. Don't be talking to somebody else. Focus. Focus on what you're doing. Don't be talking to somebody else. They are calling for scissors. So please, make sure if you have the scissors, you give it to them. Who has the scissors? Oh yeah, please. Stand up and get it. Get the scissors. The scissors is right there at the back. Be organized, please. Design your mind to be focused, to be organized. Making a bid to some people might seem to be an easy task, but that task is not an easy one when it comes to mind design. So our sister here, I think, is really getting it done. Our sister here is creating some beautiful pattern. I love this pattern. I love the spacing. Thank you.
Great.
And I can see somebody is doing some nice stuff here. This is blue. And this is what our sister is doing. Make sure it will fit into your wrist. So you might want to put it on your wrist and see that it will not be slacking when you wear it. There is scissors. Please pass the scissors around. Be organized. Don't be pressured. You have 10 minutes. And we had an extra 4 minutes. The children did it in 16 minutes. So I'm going to add an extra 4 minutes. So you spent a total of 5 minutes now. So please, our brother here is doing wonderfully well. Our brother here is almost done. Yeah, so can you show us what you have? So yeah, that's wow, look at this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. So just wait for the scissors to come to you. Please use the scissors. Remember now that yes, pass the scissors. Yes. So you have 6 minutes more. Did it fit into your wrist? Make sure it's not slacking up. Make sure it won't be slacking. It must fit and stay. It won't be falling on your wrist. That thing will fall on your wrist like that. You have 6 more minutes. So please, postgraduate students, don't fall our hand. You. Primary school students, they did it in 16 minutes.
Scissors, please.
Please pass the scissors. I think you might want to cut that thing and still look very well. The way you're doing it. Scissors, move the scissors around. So, my brother here is having some time away from the computer system today, doing the offline programming. So we'll see how our brother here will be able to perform in the offline programming of mine. This is not Python, okay, she's almost there. Wow, that's good. Just make sure it fits very well. Some people are already done. Some people are already done. Wow, this is awesome. Please use the scissors and pass it on, please, so that people can finish. So we have 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Make sure that when the beads go into your wrist, it will stay. It will not be slacking.
Is there no like match?
Huh?
Matches or something to take
What's the issue?
the
And try it with the other color that it goes through. The white one goes through. Like, finish the white ones. You can be creative with it. You're already done. Yeah. So that's good. So he's already done, and you can you raise your hand up? So you can see what he has. So our architect has a very powerful design mind. He's wearing his mind now. Our sister here created a very beautiful. I mean, her skin color and what she has. I mean, am I wrong? Can you see both of them? Birds of the same feather flock together is happening here. Can you see both of them? That's why I said you have to size it before you tie it. And somebody else shouldn't be tying it for you. You have 3 minutes left. You have 3 minutes left. I thought you are done. What happened again? Eh? You change your mind. You have 3 minutes left, though. You have 3 minutes left, and you have to make sure that you wear it on your wrist. Okay, our brother has done his own. I love this. I love this. See, he's so confident. He's even touching his mind. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. So we have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. My brother, nobody will cut that thing for you. You have to cut it by yourself. And make sure it's tidy. You want to leave rope like that?
It's part of the design.
You're part of the design. I like that language. It's part of the design. Use it. What principle did you use in that one now? What do you space intelligence? Okay, she has finished. She's already flaunting her own design. See. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you. Can you see this one? Wow, these two here, now I agree. Birds of the same feather flock together. See, our brother with laptop, smartphone, the CSS Plus now. It's not really working very well offline. Scissors. And you can use you can use the white. You can stop using just use the white. And your beat is falling. One of them fell there. Just see, once you are composed, you will be able to finish. It's not difficult. Yes, you just have to be creative. See, the reason why you can finish all the white and just have the black in between. It's about designing. So you are not structured to perform one particular now you are designing what's on your mind, and you will wear what's on your mind in Healthy Wealthy 2023. This will be the first class where you actually wore what you created. And that's a good thing. And our sister over here, please let's applaud her. She's the first person that offered to donate to this class. So thank you very much. Let's see. Wow, this is nice. But wear it and let it stay on your wrist. If you break, you not pass the class. So see, it's breaking. That's what we're saying. Your mind. Make sure it fits in your wrist and stay on your wrist like every other person. If it can't stay on your wrist, that means you've not made the design. That is what we're saying. Finishing, see, to make it a finished product that somebody can pay for, you have to be able to present it that yes, you can use it as a user. You see now she has to start all over again, and we only have 1 minute left. We only have 1 minute left. Okay, I will give you an extra 1 minute. We have another 1 minute left before I stop the video. Don't let it break. Okay, that's good. Still like that. So we have 30 seconds left. Please with the scissors. Please pass the scissors. Pass the scissors. Let it finish too. Pass the scissors. My sister, you give it to just make sure that you don't lose that what you got. Yes. We have I will do an extra 1 minute. Extra 1 minute. Extra. Can you see that making bead looks simple, but it's not simple. This is a very good practical. Our brother there is so confident. I love that confidence that he has. This is great. Okay, now the class is over. Please, I will start from here. Let's see your design. Please clap for our sister. I think her design is perfect. I love the extra tail that you gave to me. Don't make it break. Okay, this is perfect. Combination of gold and black. Gold and black can be worn during burial and during yes. It's true. Why are you laughing? Gold and black. Listen, gold and black can be worn during burial and other ceremonies. That's true. So she has gold and black too. That's great. Our brother has light blue. Our brother, let's see your hand. He has light. He put a gold in the mix, and this one can be for naming ceremonies. Please put your hand up. Let them see. Yes, it can be for naming ceremony and even wedding. Our brother here has spin, which is totally for wedding. But he has not finished. See, our sister is running around. Okay, she has black and white. This is good. Our sister is running around. She doesn't want to be in the video because she cannot finish. Our brother has done wonderfully well. See, your brain is not running. See, our brother is holding up. This is nice. I love this. Totally you. I can see you in someone. I love it. That's good. Our sister, let's see your own. This is nice. No, put it up. Put your hand up. Our brother, let's see your own. Wow, that's good. So when you go out and somebody say they like it, say you are liking my mind. Okay? So our sister, wonderful. It's not your list, though. That's good. And our brother, this is the first person. Look at his pattern. I love this pattern. Can you see? It shows this guy is an architect. There's no question about that. And our brother was able to get it done. That's wonderful. Our sister too. I love this color. Too. That's good. So each and every. Oh, you did the ring, Guti? In this class? Wow, this is exceptional. Thank you. I love that. Thank you very much. So the class is over, and we only have 2 people that were not able to finish. But one thing also happening, you see, you are creating beat, I'm creating video. That means we created content of what we're doing. That means, what does that tell you? It tells you that even when you are creating, if you do video, that video can become an educational what? An educational video for the young ones. So that's all that content production. That's the advantage of creating video. So we can see our sister zone. That's great. So everybody has finished, and that's it. So now you will go on with what you have created. Each and every one of you will go on with what you have created. You don't have to pay for it. It's your property. You are wearing your mind. And remember this now. When you go out there and somebody says, I like this thing on your hand, you have to tell them, I'm wearing my mind. Yes, you are wearing your mind. So that is why the definition of creativity and design, one of the things we do is we design mind. We design mind. And today we see that me, I'm wearing my mind, you are wearing your mind. As a matter of fact, this class is the first class that has started making money from its design. The first time we raised $5, you were not in class. Now she's contributing. We've not even opened our design. And I've brought some materials here that we're going to create in our next class. We're going to create original pattern from your mind that we're going to print and turn it to an actual wear that we will present in the Museum of Creativity here at Covenant University. So the design will come from your mind. You will see how that will work in the next class. So now, in the digital space, when you are creating an application, listen to me very well. When you are creating an application, when you are writing a code, when you are creating a website, when you are even creating a programming language to accomplish a task for artificial intelligence, you need to focus on those principles of design as it relates to space and time, as it relates to contrast, as it relates to emphasis, and as it relates to repetition. Even if you are creating a website, you will agree with me that you will need to use all those principles of design. Also, you will also have to factor in originality, like our brother and our sister here. Our sister created originality because she's the only person that created a ring along with her design. That is originality. So already, when I'm scoring, she has 50/50. Our brother has 50/50.
Wow.
Because trend, it's there. When I stop the video, I'll give it to you. So that's the end of the class. I'm Aboyade Oluwole. Until next time, stay well and stay blessed.
Thank you, sir.
So, let me just put this back here. Okay, so we were able to. What's the time now?
11:40.
11:40. Okay, so every one of you, thank you for designing your mind, and you now see why on Facebook, what you create as a page on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube is a reflection of what's residing in your mind. You now see if you design a website or you create an application, or my brother here draws an architectural structure, is a reflection of what's on your mind. And from my brother over here, from what he has done, if I have a contract to build a museum for a particular organization, do you think I will call this guy? Yes, I will call him. Because I have seen that his mind carries originality as we design. He doesn't need to tell me. And that is why I emphasize in this class that money should be looking for creativity. Now, there's a guy that did not come to this class. The guy that sat there last week, the light-skinned guy. Okay, now, that guy is very good with space intelligence. And when next is in class, if you see him, in your mind that you design, that you miss the mind, but it's okay. But now, our brother here is good with actual design. Our sister here, if I have to pick our sister for a project, you remember the first thing she said? She said, how did I know she's a communication student? This time around, I'm also able to say from her design what she has that is of value to creativity and design. What does she have? She has innovation. That's for somebody that can go the extra mile. We said design a bead for your wrist. She designed for her a ring and that. She went extra mile. So if there's a project and she has passion for that project and she agrees to work in that project, the same thing she did here, she will repeat it. These are the kind of minds they are looking for when it comes to working with Tesla, when it comes to working on Mars. And the reason why I showed you about space today is, please, anything you are doing today, open your possibility to the global space and beyond. Don't limit yourself to the idea that I must only create something for Nigeria. No. The borders, the global border have been erased digitally. You will agree with me. Am I wrong? The global border has been erased. Look at during coronavirus. People could not, British citizens could not travel from Britain to America. What was everybody doing? Online. Zoom. That was not like to Zoom. Am I wrong? So somebody who could not travel physically had to move to the digital space to do what? To work in that digital dimension. So the advantage of our internet, the advantage of our connectivity in the digital space is to create products and services that can solve global problems. So, my brother, what's your area of specialization?
Architecture.
No, the one at the back.
Me, architecture.
Architecture. So, we have 2 architectural students there. And please, you guys should be looking at maths. There's rock on maths. When we talk about water, let me just give you, in terms of space intelligence, when we talk about water, there are 2 forms of water. There's visible and invisible. Do you agree? Yes. So that means if you have rock on Mars, that means we already know there's invisible form of water. We just don't have the ability to see it yet. So what do we need to do? We need to persevere till we see that invisible form of water that we can turn to visible form of what? Water. Can you see now? We are already having a discussion as to how to provide water on Mars. In our creativity and design class here at Covenant University. Is there no other university trying to design something for mass right now in Nigeria? No! But it's your responsibility. You don't have to wait for your government. All those ones have been pushed aside. Your mind is a creative engine. And that is why Papa said, we need deliverers, we don't need leaders. The leader who is leading me to poverty, is that the person I want to follow? So what we need to do now is remember that new space called Mars and every other space they will discover or that has been discovered, it is your responsibility to start thinking about it. Because when you graduate and you are married and you have children, by that time, when your children grow up, if you don't have the consciousness to design survival as the product and services, things to make us survive on Mars, your children will be asking you the question, why didn't you do so? And you attended the class of creativity and design. My brother, what is your area of specialization? Huh? What?
Computer science.
Computer science. You don't need to tell me. I already said it in the video. You see, all those gadgets that you are surrounded with exist in the digital space. And as a computer science student, you know the power of the mind. Am I right? If your mind is not composed, if your mind is not at peace, can you compute? Can you program? Don't you need to persevere before you even see the result of your code that you've written? Sometimes you will spend 12 hours at night just writing a code, and you have And the reason why we name it perseverance is because we want it to perform the function of its name. And it's doing so right now on Mars. Sending back video. There was a guy on Twitter or Facebook, a Nigerian that I know. He said somebody that very soon they will combine Google, Facebook, all social media, this, that. I said, excuse me, what are you saying? We already did that. We have a Mars rover on another planet sending us video without MTN, without Glo Yakata, without Nine Mobile, and you are talking about combining Google. We are already using it on Mars. What are you saying? Are you on the same planet with us? But the reason why he's saying that, he doesn't even know what is happening here. And if you don't know what is happening in this space, you will not have the what? The wisdom and the vision of how to create products and services for it. And the person is living in America. And what is happening right in his own doorstep, he doesn't even have access to it. That is space intelligence. So my brother, as a computer scientist, you have to remember this. The world now, due to the internet, is our new community of design and creativity. And anything you are trying to do, you should be able to make entry into that space to see like mind, using contrast to say who can I work with across borders to achieve a global. It's sometimes difficult because you will run into fraudulent people. I hope you know that. And I'm sure some of you maybe you've been victims of online identity theft or intellectual property theft. But don't give up. Don't give up. Design your mind to persevere like this Mars rover. Mars rover, this robot has challenges on Mars. But as a robot, it is using the name perseverance as a function to overcome those challenges. So we humans, we should use our mind to design perseverance in our being to overcome our human challenges. So in close for this class, I hope it's not yet 12 o'clock. It's not yet 1 o'clock, right? 12 o'clock. 11:49. So we make the time. So today you can see what's here. But before we finish the class, this is what I want to share with you. And this is very, very important. Now, this is U.S. Army Space and Missile Defense Command. Why is U.S. Army Space and Missile Defense Command connected to us? It's connected to us because the container called space will all reside in it. And they don't have a better intelligence than us. They might have toys, they might have access to money, they might have access to technology. Does not mean that their intelligence is superior to us. Because we know one form of intelligence is vision. And that vision is very powerful that if you have it, the whole of intelligence will be looking for it. That's why the former president of America said, the battle is no more on ground, it is in space. But space exploration should not be exploitation. This class has determined that. Number 2 is a command. Space exploration should not be exploitation and will not be exploitation. If it's exploitation, the command for space is not in America, it's here. It starts from this class. Your mind, just the same way you design what you are wearing, the same way you are going to design what's going to be happening in space. And I want to read. They already gave you something that concerns you in this class. My sister, please pay attention to this. Look at what they posted here. I brought it to class. There's no class in Nigeria that will bring something like this regarding what's happening in space to their class for you, because they don't have a mind designed to do so. That's the common sense. So this, look at what they said. They said, always be aware of and be careful what you talk about. And they put the picture of this and said, protect his future. Watch your tongue. What are they talking about? This is U.S. Space Command talking about what? Bullying. Do you know that's bullying they are talking about? Yes. They even put a book there and they put their logo. Silence means security. The silence they are talking about is not that you should not say what's on your mind. The silence is if you don't know how to say what you are about to say, Persevere. Think about it before you say it. Because anything you say is a command. That is what they are saying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
And this first command, let me just tell you now, don't assume that America has the right to space. That is another battle that is going on right now. Remember, if you have to go to America, you take a visa, right? If you have to go to Britain, you take a visa, right? If you have to come to Nigeria, even from America, you take a visa, right? Now, if you have to go to Mars, who did they take a visa from before going to Mars? So you think that space called Mars does not have an owner, and once you can call something space, there's ownership. That is common intelligence. You don't need a rocket scientist to tell you that. The fact that you don't see anybody on Mars doesn't mean there's nobody there. Because body could be a rock, body could be a human being, body could be a craft, body could even be a computer. Is your computer not a body? My computer scientist, answer me now. It is a body. Can you see the way I'm designing your mind to see the importance of you knowing what is happening in space? And look at what they say. Always be aware and be careful what you talk about. They are not saying you should not talk. They are saying if you have to say anything, make sure it's something that can help our global creation in a better direction. And I've already made a command. They said the first command. I've already made a command that will command them. This command I'm making in this class is in regards to their activity in space. They must not exploit space because it has ownership. They must explore space. You can explore the right to explore, not to exploit. If the US Army is exploiting space, there is punishment and consequences for that. Peace of mind that Russia and Ukraine is not enjoying now. It's not a very beautiful thing in my own sight. And I'm sure it's not a beautiful thing on your mind. Is it a beautiful thing? But why will somebody who has ability to go to Mars be killing his own brother? Don't you think there's something wrong with your mind? My sister, am I making sense? If you are fighting your brother inside your house, Ukraine and Russia, they belong, they are neighbors, they are brothers, they are the same genetical origin, and you are killing each other every day. Don't you think there's something wrong? That is space intelligence. Ability to know that your creativity, your intelligence, and your spirituality is there for you to sustain peace, and maintain peace. So you can't tell me you are working for US Space Command and you are exploiting space to create unrest. That is not the responsibility of space. And it will never be the responsibility of space. That is why I brought this to this class. This thing that they've written is in regards to the US exploitation of space. They should stop exploitation of space. They have the right to exploit space, but they don't have the right to exploit it. You and I will agree to that. So, in this class now, I'm going to clap for you because you've helped us to design the mind of NASA. Thank you very much. That's the end of the class. And you can take the big zone and show the mind that you design with your own mind. You are wearing your mind. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. So this is what came out of my mind as a slippers. It's very light. You can try it on. It's very light. It's unisex. You can try it on.
What's your shoe size?
You can try it on. So you see the material I brought for us. Once we create the design, it will go there. And whatever we create, we're going to put it in our museum there and have it there.
But I won't buy.
Eh?
I won't purchase any.
You want to buy? Whoa, please. See, hey, wait, please. Sit down. I love you. Please sit down. So I can See, listen, there's more. See, listen. In this class, we don't sell. And I taught the class, it's not that you didn't make the class. In this class, we don't sell. What we do is, whatever you take, you see, everything you created is your own. You don't have to pay for it. But you see, you saw value in this class. That is why you are able to pay. Me, I'm not trying to make money. Anything you take here and you see fit to give anything, You are giving to the boss of this class. We have money already. We have $5 the other time. She has promised some money already from the beat. Now you are coming to take an offer. So whatever you give to this class, no, she will be our accountant. As a matter of fact, let me bring the $5.
And the remaining the other design.
Yes, the other design. So I have kept the $5 for. So if you like the beats, you can come select what you want and donate to the class. So this is the first money we earn in this class, and when you have your own, you can give it to her. So under fundraising, you can see how we are raising funds. There's a lot of design here. So whatever you take, yes, whatever you take, you can okay. Whatever you want, you can put your stuff there. Anyone you want, you can donate. Just give her and she will record it. So let's no, do the recording here. So under this one, any amount you want to donate, you just. So whatever anybody that wants bid, if you want to take, you can take whatever you want. And if you have money to donate, donate. Even if you don't have money to donate, don't worry, you can still take. Because you have to remember this. The fact that you don't have money today doesn't mean someday you will not be the president of the United Nations. And that day, you will remember the creativity and design class and say, that was the only class that designed something and gave it to me for free. What will be the value of this class then? It will be more. So we are also designing the future. So whatever you take here, please, and you can write their name. So the $5 is for me. And then write her name, and then she will tell you what you can write her name and please sign the attendance before you leave. Anything you take, make sure that you know. You can
So she doesn't know about the beads. The origin of the beads. Then
most of the beads are Nigerian.
the children that got them.
Yeah. And some of them are from our community during Shiloh. Some people came with beads.
So it's the bus.
So this material is Kampala. So whatever you take, you can have it. That one goes with the color. Goes with your There are two. There are two there. Yeah. Is your name there? Sign. Yes. And please let me know your name because you have an extra mark in your this thing. So you can take whatever you want and you can donate. And please make sure you write their name and their name. Thank you.